parts of southern Utah have served as infamous hideouts for many outlaws. With its rugged terrain and seemingly endless labyrinth of slot canyons and washes, Robbers Roost was the perfect hideaway for bank and train robbers evading the law. Most notably, Butch Cassidy and the Wild Bunch. Today, JP Sport Adventures is guiding a group into the unforgiving landscape on a journey into the past.
We're traveling through Poison Springs and we're coming down the Granite Wash, basically from the Henry Mountains. We started in Hanksville and we're basically following the same path that the Outlaws took. And it wasn't just Butch Cassidy and the Wild Bunch. There's been outlaws in this area since early and mid 1800s. So you're seeing a lot of other signatures too. But it's kind of neat, and as you're going along, you can feel that aura.
Yeah, we got a group of friends. We've been riding together for about 20 years, once a year for 20 years. But this one weekend, we spend the whole 3 or 4 days together, so it's fun.
We don't get together really throughout the year, so we look forward to the time that we have together, four-wheeling and hanging out.
It was a little different. Yesterday we went up into the Henrys, and there was trees. And then today, it's a whole different situation where there's rocks. And so it was really fun to see the difference in the same area.
You see so many different colors, so many different environments. Within just one day, you can just see it all at once. And it's fun to get together and just be out in nature to feel it and see it.
Well, I always thought Robbers Roost was just like one small location, like a cabin. I didn't realize it was such a big, vast area. And yeah, I've learned a lot of the history of what they did and how they lived out here, how they hid from the law. I could see it's pretty easy to lose a needle in a haystack out there.
We saw the Kid Curry signature, which is kind of on your way towards Henry Mountains. Definitely a lot of cool places they could hide, beautiful country. I mean, I could imagine just staying here myself. It's just amazing. You just look at the vast land and you're like, how did they do all this in horses?
The gullies and the rocks and the history. It's great having the guide because they give you the history behind it and a lot of the stuff from years past and the outlaws that used to run around here. They know this place like the back of their hands because a lot of them live here and have generations that have lived here and can show you a lot of the little things that you'd never maybe read in a book or a map. Or
my great-great-grandfather Charlie Gibbons settled here in 1882.
Wow.
And he settled the Fairview Ranch and then moved on to the Granite Ranch. Butch Cassidy actually worked for him as a kid.
That's cool.
Yes, and then came and he helped him out a lot. I mean, they knew each other well, and he's got lots of old stories, or had lots of old stories.
I really enjoyed Poison Springs Canyon. That was just great to be able to drive into that down in the wash and see how everything just changed to green because there's water down in there and gets the life that it needs to grow the trees and bushes and everything.
We're seeing these petroglyphs. We're seeing a lot of the cool things like Butch Cassidy's signature, Kid Curry's signature. Let's enjoy the art that's been here for centuries and leave it for centuries to come. Let's share this.
The cave was probably my favorite part. We got to hike for a little bit of a challenge, not too bad, but then we got to the cave. It goes back in deep. We were able to hold, our whole group. And so it was really fun. We had a great time in there.
You know, you can always look on a map and see certain things if you just want to go to a certain spot, but a guide's great for giving you the history and the background.
And I get to share my passion, which is outdoors, with people that love it just as much. Look us up on jpsportadventures.com or jorgensens.com.
We run into people from all over parts of the country that come here, all over the world, to come to Utah.
That's fun.
And it's really fun. They're impressed with what we have in our backyard.
Come out, come join us on this, enjoy it with us, and spread the news too that, hey, let's save this for our grandkids and great-grandkids, and so they have these stories to tell too.